ZZ109FM Talk Radio. This is Elsie Jenkins here. Beautiful year 2026 here is a beautiful year, but let me tell you something. There's a lot going on out here. Prices are up. The gases prices are up, but it don't affect me because you know why? I got a Honda Civic, and that Honda is good on gas, and I don't care what the price of gas is. I only get $5 every time I go to the pump, and I don't care what the price is. That's all you get from me. It don't matter. You ain't getting a whole lot of money out of me. If I can't get around town with that $5, see you next time. That's how it is. That's why the gas prices don't affect some of us, cause we ain't got for so much money. And you think you're gonna get more money because we get less gas? You lost your damn mind. Mm, mm, mm. You got us messed up. $5 is all you get from me. Maybe 5.50 or 6, but that's it. That's all the gas I need to get around. And that's what I do. I gets around. It might be on E, but that's all right. I'll see you when I see you. And I'll put another $5 in there. So you suckers ain't getting no money out of me. Moving on, let me tell you something. This show's about another Honda. Mm, mm, mm. Lord have mercy. And we got a whole special about this Honda. All right, so we done turned this into a series. These people's lives are full of drama and adventure. And this series is called Weedyman and the Misadventures of Weedyman and Bluntilda. Lord have mercy. You can't make this stuff up, people. You can't make it up. Weedyman and Bluntilda. Lord have mercy. Just going through daily life things, but it's different for them. It's different for them because they own that weed. Lord have mercy. You look at things differently when your body's exposed to these chemicals. You don't see things like normal thinking people do. It's funny to me, but it's not funny because you see, their family is going through things and it's causing the anxiety and worry and all kinds of stuff between people and family members. And it's sad. It's sad that you can't look outside yourself and see what you're doing to people. But Lord, when you hear this story, I'm telling you right now, there's gonna be some mad ass women out here that hear this story. And if it just happened to you, and you look over there and you look over in the bed and you look over there and you see that weed head man of yours, you need to get your stuff, get your ass up out of there. Get up out of there, get up out of there. You going through too much. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you are the weed smoker, you know what? It's the normalcy for you. It's normal. This is your life. You're not running away from this because you ain't running from the weed, and that's how that works. Lord have mercy. Let's get to this story. Mm, mm, mm. So Weedyman, he's trying to do his thing. He's trying to do his thing. He gets up in the morning. He goes to work. He goes to work. But the problem with Weedyman, Lord have mercy, Weedyman just don't do the basic things that need to be done when you're out here and about in this world, doing what we do every day, which is drive a car, get to work on time, be responsible for the car, be as responsible at work, make sure that your car's in good working condition, and any costs associated with the car, you make sure they get taken care of because you don't want any issues or problems when it comes down to your livelihood. This car is your livelihood. This gets you back and forth to work and helps you maintain the quality of life that you have. It's very important to take care of this car, to take care of your license, to take care of of those costs that you have. Those things come first because you need this money that these cars allow you to go make. You have to have these cars. If you don't have a car, it's a miserable feeling to rely on someone else. It's a miserable feeling to have to go out here and pay somebody $35 one way to get somewhere and $35 back. That's $70 you could have used for something else. If you had a car note, that would cover your costs for the month. But if you do the math, well, we did the math. That $70 a day. Let's just say you did it for 10 days. That's 70 times 10. That's $700. The math don't lie. The math don't lie. The math tells the damn truth. And that's just for 10 days of giving someone $35 one way and $35 back. And you know you got a car note for $250 or $300 if it's a hoopty type car. But nonetheless, there's your cost for getting back and forth. It ain't no $700. So here we go. Weedyman. You see his look at Weedyman car. Lord have mercy. Look at it. And it's working. It's getting where he need to get now. Don't look at the Honda like it can't get around, because a lot of Hondas look kind of bad. But let me tell you something. If you had to buy a used car, it would have to be a Nissan or a Honda, because they keep moving regardless. You keep oil in there and transmission fluid and gas, and they'll keep going. They will not stop. And if they do stop, my goodness, it's rare, but it's not a Ford. You get a brand new Ford, your ass on the side of the road. Lord have mercy. Do not buy Ford. I don't care what nobody tell you. All right, so there go Weedyman car. All right, so here we are. The car, we gonna tell his business. We don't get a damn. The car tags are all expired. You've got to maintain your tags, because number one, they got tag readers now that scan your tags as you're passing them, telling on your ass, and alerting the law enforcement that are out and about, making them do more work. See, they think they smart at the police stations. You can't go somewhere and go to a coffee shop and just sit there and relax. No, they send you on errands. And some of those errands are respond to expired tags here. Respond to expired tags there. So now you got to go and chase these people down and come up on them like, oh, I just stopped you for tail light. Oh my goodness, your tags are expired. You got to go run them down and give them a summons. And it's ridiculous that you have to do this, but it's the truth. So why would you ride around with expired tags? Because you either a fool or you're a weed head. It's one of the two. So there you go. There he go. All right. Now this is important, because this car belongs to a family, and the family needs to be able to get to and from. But this car is just on its last leg. It breaks down. It has issues. It's just not provided 100% transportation. Okay, maybe it's on 30%. That means the other 70% you out there in the parking lot at the food line trying to get it started, and that's embarrassing. People looking at you, your hood's up, and when they ask you, do you need help, you just look stupid, because they can't. You don't do no maintenance on the car. They can't help you. That's how bad the car is. But you tinker with it enough, and it'll start up. But the problem is, it's not reliable. So there you go. Problem number two. Weedyman don't pay his tolls. Now, you're going to drive a car to work every day, which is taking transportation away from the family. You taking the car. You going to work every day, okay. But you go through tolls and don't pay the damn tolls. What the hell is going on? So now you in trouble with the toll people, because you ain't paying the people their money. If you don't want to pay the money, then go the long way. But if you're going to keep going the shortcut and think you ain't going to pay no tolls, you lost your damn mind. They're going to send you notices. They're going to suspend your license. They're going to suspend your tags. And that's how it works. And if you don't understand it, then get your ass off of the road and take a damn Uber, because you're going to get caught up in something and you ain't going to know what to do but sit there and look stupid, because people are going to be looking at you. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, when you have a family and you have a wife and a spouse, there's one of the two of you have to be the smarter of the two. That's that's what we try to explain to people. One of y'all got to be smarter than the other. Because if both of y'all stupid, then who's going to make sure that things get done right? Who's going to make sure if both of y'all stupid? Okay, I hear crickets because you know what? There's no one to help you if both of y'all stupid. Now, add weed to it, and now guess what? It doesn't matter. You're both stupid because not only because you're stupid, but you're smoking the weed too. Now, you don't realize this because it's affecting you. But people outside of your situation can see what you're going through. But see, what's sad about the weed is that it kind of manipulates your view of things. It takes you out of a real honest perspective of things. And you think in a sideways, backward ass way when you do this weed. And that's what's happening here. So, I'm going to tell you right now, I know who the smartest of the two are because somebody said, you know what, I'm so tired of being stranded. I'm so tired of not having transportation. I'm so tired of just the inconsistencies of not having a way to get. Now, sometimes you got to get to school and deal with a child that may have a sickness or an issue, and you got the transportation going up and down the street, and there's nothing at the house for them to use. So what happens is the smarter of the two, which is Bluntilda, believe it or not. Bluntilda goes and gets her own car. That's right. It's a used car. It ain't new, but it's new to her. It's new to the toll issue, and it's new to not having expired tags. It's got good tags on it, and insurance. Because you have to have these things when you pull off the lot. And she has a car payment, and believe it or not, Lord have mercy, believe it or not, Weedyman was paying on he still got a car note on his car. Weedyman was paying on that raggedy car, but that's the situation you put yourself in because you ain't do no maintenance. It's not their fault you still paying on the car, but the problem is you not doing maintenance on the car, and the car keeps going down, 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 down. So, eventually, the Bluntilda said, "The hell with this," and she went out and she got her a car and didn't need Weedyman to help. That means that she's doing something right in her life when it comes to her credit. When you can get a car without having to have a man next to you to sign because your credit's so bad, that means you're not doing so bad. You're doing actually well, and that's the way you want to be on this planet. Where your finances are looking good, you can go anywhere and get what you want without the need of a co-signer. And that's what some people need when they're out here not utilizing their credit properly. So there she is with a smile on her face and look at Weedyman. He a little, look, now he's supposed to be happy. He's supposed to be happy for her because, number one, she has a new car, and she has a way to get the kids to and from school if they miss the bus. She's got a way to go and check on the kids. She's got a way to get to the store. See, he has the car most of the day, the hours when you need the car to get back and forth and do these things. He's got the car. He's on the day shift. So they have no car during the day. Well, now she's got a car, and she's feeling good about herself. Yes, she has a car payment, but you know what? It's well worth the money because she's got reliable transportation. And believe it or not, I think it's a positive thing. Now, the problem with this whole damn story is that they weed heads. And I have a very, very, very keen feeling that this story is one where they both agreed to. Now, my story doesn't really, that I'm telling you today doesn't go that way. But I think when two birds of a feather flock together, that's what they do. Because ain't no way in hell I'm going to agree to the next part of the story. There's just no way in hell I would agree to this. Let's continue. All right, so Weedyman, now let me tell you how these scenarios come about. You see, Weedy Man has to drive his raggedy car to work. He's got his car. You know what? You pull over, get you a mechanic, get some help, but start working on getting your car together. Still, you still got the problems. Okay, you're late for work. Your car's breaking down. You can't get to work half the time. It won't get you all the way there, and that's what you're dealing with. Okay. Well, when you think about your situation, you got your expired tag notices coming in, warning you. You got your tolls coming in. People telling you owe thousands of dollars, not $19, $30, $60. This man owed thousands of dollars in tolls. Irresponsible as hell. You don't never let your tolls get up to $100 or more. You go and take care of these things. You don't let them mount up and mount up, because then it's going to cause some problems with your tags, with your license. And when they flag your tags, when you go through, it's going to alert law enforcement. So this is anxiety being built because you driving to work, don't know whether you're going, excuse me, Lord have mercy, don't know if you're going to make it to work without either car breaking down or the police pulling you over. Because they know the cars that ride through every day that don't have valid tags. They know. But sometimes there are things they have to do that are more important than chasing down the weedy man every time he comes through. Anybody gonna waste their time chasing him? No, unless they have a problem with him and he's a mean person. Now I'm gonna tell you, he's a nice spirited person, excuse me, overall. But Lord have mercy, when it comes to responsibilities, this is where the disconnect is. So let me tell you something about weed heads. They always brewing up ideas, ways to get around stuff instead of doing things the right way. So guess what Weedy Man came up with? Lord have mercy. This is the part right here that makes me want to jump up and smack the hell out of Weedy Man. Lord have mercy. Look at here. Weedy Man to let his car go. Let the repo man come get his car. And now Bluntilda is relinquishing her car so Weedy Man can now go to work and drive that car every day. There ain't no way in his hell I would agree to this. No way in his hell I would agree to this. What do you mean? This means that we're going back down to one car? So we back in the same scenario. But hold on, it's not the same scenario. And let's take a look at why it's not the same. Let's take a look, because see, this is the part I have a problem with. You sit here, and there's two ways you can look at this. If she agreed to this, then it's a true statement that weed heads are idiots, and that's what it is. Because no woman in her right mind would agree to this. No way in hell, because if she did agree to this, that means that he's driving her car now. And she has no access to this car to get the kids to school, to get to emergencies at school, to go and do what she's got to do and run around town when she's off during the day. He's back to square one. But see, this is the difference. Look at this chart here. This is the difference here. He ain't paying no car note now. She is. He ain't got to worry about the expired tags issue, so he turned his tags in. But she's got to pay for her tags, which he's taking advantage of as he's going up and down the expressway. Oh, but let's mention, and we're going to skip to that part. Let's go over to, now he's on the expressway going through the tolls with her car. Now, there's no agreement here. There's no agreement here that he's going to pay these tolls. These tolls going to come out of her pocket. And then he ain't got to worry about insurance on the tag. That's another cost that he's relinquished. He ain't paying that. She's paying the insurance. And now he's using the car every day to go to work. And now they have no transportation. Now you telling me she agreed to this. I'm waiting for y'all to say something. You're telling me that a sensible woman, I don't care if you're white, black, Spanish, Italian, you telling me a sensible ass woman agreed to this? Then you a damn weed head. Then that's what the hell's your ass is if you agreed to this. Oh, it's okay. You can turn your car in, and you just drive my car to work. And when you get home, I'll just use it then, and I'll pay the for the tags, and I'll pay the insurance, and I'll stay stuck at home again, and I'll pay the car note. I got all this taken care of, honey. Well, Lord have mercy. Bless y'all little idiotic hearts. Lord have mercy. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the average woman on the planet with common sense education is going to look at your, whether you black, white, Puerto Rico, look at your stupid ass and tell you, you done lost your everlasting mind. Because you done let your car go without even communicating with me. I'd be mad and hot. I come out the house to go drive my car somewhere and your car is gone. But you in the living room sitting there playing a video game and looking like nothing's going on. And I come in the house and I say, where's your car? Where's your car at? And you looking back at me like, oh, what? Where's your damn car? And you still looking crazy. Weedyman looking crazy. Well, you know what? He took it upon himself to turn the car in, turn the tags in, cancel the insurance. And now, here's the conversation. Oh, well, I sent the car. I turned the car back. Now, weed heads will probably sit there and giggle. You did? Oh, okay. But a real woman would be in your ass like syrup and honey dripping down the crack of your butt if it bottle broke in your damn pants. You would get a damn ass chewing out from any responsible woman because you have just pushed yourself upon the family with your irresponsibility. And now you know we rely on your check to bring in money to cover the bills, but this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And then now you can go back and forth with him and be as mad as you want to be with him, but he's going to drive that car in the morning to work. There's nothing you can do about it. And the problem with this situation is she works from home. So it's not like she had that car and needed to drive to work. That would put him back in a situation where he couldn't turn that car in. But he looked at the whole scenario and said, this is what he said. He said, fuck him. He's sitting there smoking that weed and he just said to himself, fuck her, I just turned the car in. What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do about it? And that's what the hell Weedyman did. Now, they're gonna either hang together like two peas in a pod, which is what weed heads do, or she's gonna be hot. She's gonna lock the vote down for the coochie coo from him, and it's gonna be some cold days in hell for his ass, because you don't do that to a woman that works hard, that finds her way to get her own car, make her own payment, and pay her own insurance. You just don't do that to a hard-working person. And anyone that does that, you ought to be ashamed of your damn self. Absolutely ashamed that you treat your significant other, your partner in life, this way. You ought to be ashamed of yourself because you irresponsible and you only thought about yourself. How can I make my situation better? Well, you're making the family situation worse. That's what you're doing. ZZ109FM. This is Elsie Jenkins. This story makes no damn sense. And I'm going to tell you right now, if it was me, I'd have a frying pan upside that Negro's head. I'd be whooping the damn taste out of his mouth, and any residue, weed residue, would be knocked out of his damn body when I'm through with him. Because you're not going to send your car away, sit on the couch, play video games, and when I go outside to drive somewhere, your car is gone and I'm having a conversation with you. And you're like, okay, here we go. Let's see how she takes it. It's not going to go well with me. I ain't a weed head. I'm a very reasonable person, and you're being unreasonable and irresponsible and selfish, all around about what works for you. You're not even thinking about the family and how the family needs the car. You know, when you get up in those years where those teenagers get to their 16 and beyond years, you know, they start to look at employment. They want to try to get their own money. And you know, when you got two people around you that don't support you, it's more than a reason to go find a job. But see, the car she needed to drive this child to work is gone. He's got it going to work. They have no transportation now. So what is the child supposed to do that have went out here and found a job because you ain't being responsible enough for her and the rest of the children in the house? It's a sad situation that you put your family through because you want to get high. Sad as hell. And it makes no sense, and it's shameful on us peoples out here. I don't care what color you are. If you out here treating each other like this with disrespect and not being considerate. See, inconsiderate as hell is what Weedyman is. Inconsiderate. You're not thinking about all the hard work she put in to make sure her credit was straight so she could walk in there and get a car without your ass. And she did exactly that because you weren't being responsible and keeping up your car. If you're dealing with this kind of situation, God bless you because you're better than I am. There's some things you can deal with. There's sometimes you got to draw a line with people. And the sad part about it is if both of y'all weed heads, is a lot of times you can't see what's going on. You too high to understand your situation. You too damn high. ZZ109FM. We got more adventures of Weedyman and Bluntilda coming up, and we got more characters out there that are in these tornadoes of life because they choose to be foolishness. But you know what? It's nothing that they can see because of their situation. You know, you're always contaminated with something that keeps your thinking from being clear. That's the problem. Always contaminated. Can't think straight. Can't think clearly. And sometimes you feel like the only way I can think is if I'm high. That's when you done lost your damn mind. You doing things like Weedyman do, calling the people, not making the payments, and then trying to sneak around the house till your wife goes out. She see your car gone, then you're going to have a conversation. Well, how the hell was you going to get to work? Just get in her car and drive off? Oh, there had to be a damn conversation because there ain't no way in hell I'm going to come outside and see my car's gone and your ass to drove to work. And we ain't had a little tickety talk. Lord have mercy. ZZ109FM. God bless you if you're dealing with these weed heads out here in the planet. God bless you. Get mental help because it's nothing easy to deal with. Lord have mercy. Take care.